High school sports on Ticket TV is brought to you by your local McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street in Bangor and Wilson Street in Brewer, Greenway Equipment Sales, Next Home Experience, Casella, Firehouse Subs, Levesque Business Solutions, Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center, Varney Mazda, Hidden Meadows Golf Course, Dean's Detailing, Northeast Driving School, Acadia Federal Credit Union, Uno Pizzeria and Grill, Colebrook Mitsubishi, North Star Waste and Recycling, Loring Job Corps, Praise Auto Sales, Glenburn Landscape and Supply Company, Doors Equipment, Fairway Auto Sales, Bangor Mall Cinema 10, Streets Landscape, The Fitch Company, Bangor Tire Company, Frank's Bake Shop, Pat's Pizza in Hamden, Tiller and Rye, Liberty Olton Insurance, Urban Pizza, The Growing Place, Tossie's Checkout, Betty's Ice Cream, Auto Radiator Service, Sweet Cheeks Bakery, Union Street Towing, Rise Co-working and Collaboration Space, Sweet Frog, The Henry's Bridal Boutique, Bennett Auto Center, Angelo's Pizza, Union Street Laundromat and Dry Cleaning, Mainly Audio, Knowlton Automotive, Varney Chevrolet, Hammond Lumber Company, First National Bank, Midcoast Denture Design, Hopkins Energy, Napa Auto Parts, Brewer Federal Credit Union, Queen City Athletics, Blackfly Coffee, Hillside Athletics, The Farmer's Table, Bangor Floral, Mad Cat and Company, Danforth Supermarket, Mainly Mercantile, The Dragon's Lair, Twin City Tire, Washington County Community College, and Down East Toyota. Now let's get you out to the action on Ticket TV.
Hello everyone and welcome to Victory Field, the site of tonight's Class B contest between the Old Town Coyotes and the visitors making a long trip down from the county, the Caribou Vikings. As you see the records right there, Old Town at 3-4, Caribou at 1-6 as we enter the middle portion of this 2024 fall sports season. Welcome into the Casella pregame show here on Ticket TV. Casella, good pay, good people, good life. Find your place at powerofhardwork.com. I'm Mark Paulette, joined on today's broadcast by Ernie Clark, and we welcome you into the Dean's Detailing booth. For over 5 decades, Dean's has been Maine's auto detailing leader. Renew your vehicle's appearance, protect your auto investment, feel good and look good in a clean, shiny car, and book your appointment at deansdetailing.com. Well, Ernie, for the home team, we were just here a couple of nights ago as we watched them suffer defeat to the Ellsworth Eagles. For the road team, it's about, 2 hours and 40 minutes, 2:45 in a bus down here?
Something along those lines, yeah. They don't make a ton of weekday trips, but when the schedule starts to add up there toward the end of the season, which we're getting to, we're definitely in the final third, I think, or entering the final third. Sometimes you have to make some accommodations, and so they've made the trip down here. I think it was just varsity team, so they make it a little bit shorter rather than having multiple games on the same day, which they do when they come down, or teams from around here go up there on Saturday. That's usually like a 4-game day. Pretty big deal. Here it's just a 1-game deal, and Caribou hoping to come up with their second win of the season. It was interesting. I went to the heel points on the MPA side. It said 1-6 on the schedule, but it only counts for 1-5 in the game-by-game output. So I'm not sure what happened there.
So there's maybe another one out there that.
Well, there either is
half reported,
or it's it should be 1-5 instead of 1-6. I'm not sure which it is. They won their first game of the year, beat MDI. Haven't won since. Pretty young team, just 4 seniors on the squad, and Old Town not incredibly old. They have 6 seniors on their squad. We saw them play a very good Ellsworth team the other day. Lost 3-0. They struggled to generate offense, certainly, but they competed. They competed hard against the Eagles, and so they're now playing their second game in 3 days.
Yeah, that was not an uncompetitive game from them on the other night here on Ticket TV in that loss against Ellsworth. Ticket TV coverage is presented in part by Greenway Equipment Sales. your locally owned John Deere dealer, celebrating 30 years in business. See the Smith Brothers in Bangor and Ellsworth, because nothing runs like a Deere. We are also presented by your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street in Bangor, as well as Wilson Street in Brewer. They're hiring for early mornings and late nights. Start at $17 and up. Search for these locations at jobs.mchire.com. We'll take our first time out of the pregame show, and when we come back, we'll show you the team's rosters and talk through some of the key players ahead of tonight's contest between the Coyotes and the Caribou Vikings, coming your way on Ticket TV.
Nothing runs like a Deere.
And nobody knows better than our loyal customers.
Since 1994, our family has proudly sold and serviced John Deere products. Our customers know that quality and reliability set John Deere apart.
And right now at Greenway, take advantage of this offer.
Get 0% APR fixed rate financing for 60 months on a John Deere compact utility tractor with a 6-year powertrain warranty.
For more offers, go to greenwayequipment.com.
See the Smith Brothers today at Greenway Equipment Sales, Ellsworth and Bangor.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. So at Firehouse Subs, we don't just make subs, we make subs that are big, bold, and craveable. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Like our spicy Cajun chicken with Cajun seasoned grilled chicken breast and a house-made Cajun mayo. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs. Save more lives.
Visit 920 Stillwater Avenue.
Desk jobs aren't for everyone. Some of us want work that moves. Work you can see. Work that matters. Others might call it dirty, but we don't mind. At Casella, hard work isn't just a means to an end. It's something you can build a life on, and it's important work that keeps society moving. Casella, good pay, good people, good life. That's the power of hard work.
Your local family-owned McDonald's on Wilson Street in Brewer, Union Street and Main Street in Bangor are currently hiring new team members. Schedules that fit your life with full-time, part-time, and flexible schedules that adjust with your needs. Pair individualized schedules with tuition assistance to further your education. It's a great, future-focused combination. Apply today at jobs.mchire.com. Search for your locally owned McDonald's on Wilson Street, Union Street, and Main Street. Explore your future at jobs.mchire.com.
You deserve a clean car. Let the pros at Dean's Detailing renew your vehicle's appearance and protect your auto investment. Enjoy your ride. Dean's gift cards are the perfect fit. Dean'sDetailing.com.
He can't catch a football, but he can fetch you a home. Catch Luke at Next Home Experience.
Welcome back inside our Dean's Detailing broadcast booth here in the Casella pregame show on Ticket TV. Kickoff between the Vikings and the Coyotes in about 10 minutes' time tonight from Victory Field. Our coverage on Ticket TV is presented by Next Home Experience. For the third straight year, Next Home is the market leader. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience. We're also presented by Firehouse Subs. For a limited time, try the new Firehouse Captain's Club. Oven roasted chicken covered in melted pepper jack cheese, crushed red pepper flakes, crispy bacon, shredded lettuce, tomato, and onion on a toasted sub roll with spicy Firehouse Hero sauce. Only in Firehouse Subs, 920 Stillwater Avenue in Bangor. Let's meet these teams that are taking the pitch tonight. We begin with the visitors who made the long trip here to Victory Field, the Caribou Vikings. And Ernie, as you mentioned, a relatively young team, not a lot of 12s on that team sheet.
No, just 4 of them, and they will be leaders. I know that Brianna Levesque, number 16, one of the captains for Carrie Bouchard's club. And like I said, they're off to a slow start, get the season opening win.
MDI, you said?
Yeah, versus MDI, and haven't won since. They've had trouble scoring goals. They scored 4 against – these teams have met once, by the way. They met up in the county early in the season and on September 10th, and it was a shootout, 6-4 in favor of the Old Town Coyotes over the Caribou Vikings. But in their other games, just 3 goals total for the Vikings. So just 7 goals on the season. They've allowed 29, and that's where you get your 1-6 record there. They just had trouble offensively. Old Town, on the other hand, 3-4, just 1 game under 500 with that loss to Ellsworth on Monday, and they've scored 19, and giving up 24. And again, not a ton of 12s there either, 6 of them altogether. They do have a scorer in Rhiannon Bousquet, who's one of those seniors. And she'll be one of the offensive catalysts, Old Town hopes again this evening. They have a first-year coach in Chris Wesley, who first-year coach here, but plenty of coaching experience over the years. Coached at, I believe, Central of East Corinth, and then spent time at Foxcroft Academy and kind of turned that program around over the course of numerous seasons. And so Old Town here hovering around the 500 mark, and 12 teams make the playoffs in Class B North, 12 out of the 17 or 18s, 2/3.
And we showed the standings last segment. I think they're sitting 11th right now. Kind of right on that bubble.
Yeah, they're 11th, and then Caribou 16th. There you go again. And so, any wins you can get at this point are important. Old Town owns wins over Caribou, MDI, and Class C Orono, so not a lot of point-worthy wins yet. And this one wouldn't be point-worthy for them, but
win's a win.
Yeah, win's a win, and points are points. And so you take them when you can get them, and that will be the goal for the Coyotes tonight. And Caribou just kind of looking to get their season going a little bit, and a win over Old Town would certainly probably move them up in the standings a couple, 3 spots, and maybe inch them closer to the top 12.
Those team rosters are brought to you by Glenburn Landscape and Supply Company. For the best in landscaping materials, and equipment, it's Glenburn Landscape and Supply Company at 6 Wilson Way in Glenburn and at glenburnlandscape.com. And as you might have just seen, team rosters presented by Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop source for office equipment or office furniture. It's Levesque Business Solutions. Call 942-2226. Coverage on Ticket TV is also presented by Hero Sports Grill and Entertainment Center. Whether you're watching some sports at the bar or taking the family out for a great meal and some fun, Heroes is the place to be in downtown Bangor, the official sports grill of Ticket TV. Our coverage also presented by Varney Mazda. They offer an extensive new and pre-owned Mazda inventory, as well as competitive Mazda lease specials, finance options, and expert Mazda auto service. Varney Mazda, 260 Hogan Road in Bangor, and at varneymazda.com. Take another timeout in our pregame show. When we come back, we'll get you a look at these teams' program histories. It's coming up next on the Casella pregame show. We're about 5.5 minutes away from the kick between the Vikings and the Coyotes on Ticket TV.
At Midcoast Denture Design, we truly understand the importance of offering an affordable treatment plan that always considers your needs first. We create beautiful new full and partial dentures, as well as offering repairs and relines to your current dentures. We want your denture to fit comfortably, be affordable, and most of all, make you happy.
At Midcoast Denture Design, your smile is what matters most. In fact, it's our job to make sure you have a smile you can be proud of at a price you can afford.
Call Midcoast Denture Design.
Because everyone deserves to have an awesome smile.
Maine's largest network of parts just got a little bigger. Coastal Auto Parts, newest location in Bangor, has all your automotive needs to get you to the moments that matter most. Whether you're a professional mechanic or just need a little help, find everything you need all under one roof. Our knowledgeable staff is here to assist you with friendly service and expert advice right here at 200 Sylvan Road, just off I-95. Drive in, stock up, and hit the road with confidence. Coastal Auto Parts is owned and operated by a Maine family that can...
You've always known what you wanted, no matter how far down the road it looked. We're here to help you get there. Brewer Federal Credit Union. brewerfcu.org.
Think you can't afford college? Think again. Right now at Washington County Community College in Calais, tuition is free. Yeah, free tuition for recent high school graduates at Washington County Community College. So if you graduated between 2020 and 2023, or will graduate in 2024 or 2025, you won't pay anything in tuition or mandatory fees while you pursue a degree or certificate full-time. Enroll today and see just how good free can be. Learn more at wccc.me.edu or call 207-454-1000.
Make the switch to Hopkins Energy, your trusted source for #2 heating oil. In Maine's challenging climate, emergencies can happen anytime. That's why we offer fast and responsive emergency fuel deliveries, as well as automatic deliveries. Our dedicated team is always just a call away, ensuring you never run out of fuel. Dependable service tailored to your needs. Visit hopkinsenergy.com.
Back here at Victory Field in Old Town, Caribou Vikings and the Old Town Coyotes just a few minutes from getting it started here tonight. Time now to take a look at the program histories for the squads. Coverage on Ticket TV presented by Hidden Meadows Golf Course, featuring the Par Bar and Bogey Grill, a 300-yard driving range, and a fully stocked pro shop, plus a 9-hole course that fits your game regardless of skill level. It's Hidden Meadows Golf Course, where golf is for everyone. 240 West Old Town Road in Old Town. All right, here is the program history for the Vikings from up north.
Caribou Vikings state champions. 38 years ago in 1986, Class A state champions.
I was going to say, note the class.
Returned to the state final in 1988 in Class A, and then 2010 in Class B. Program's been struggling here for the last handful of years, at least dating back to the end of the COVID outbreak. Missed the playoffs last year, and just 7 wins overall, 8 counting the win this year since the start of the 2021 season.
And for the Old Town Coyotes, here's how things look in their program's history.
Coyotes looking for the first regional or state championship. Last year did qualify for postseason play. 8-4-2 was their record, but as they lost to Ellsworth in the quarterfinals, Ellsworth went on to win the regional championship. And you see the way that things have gone the last 3 years for the Coyotes since COVID ended. And boy, they're
28-10-4 though.
Yeah, 28-10-4, and then 3-4 this year. So averaging over 10 wins a season. We'll see what they wind up with half of their schedule still to go. They played 7 at 3-4, and so 7 more games to complete the regular season.
This program history is brought to you by Acadia Federal Credit Union. Acadia FCU is a full-service financial institution with 8 branches, 3 of them in Bangor. Find out how Acadia can enrich your life at acadiafcu.org. Less than 60 seconds away from the kick. We'll sneak in one final break right back to Victory Field for the start of tonight's contest between the Vikings and the Coyotes.
Your local professional eco-friendly office space partner is Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop shop to get the job done. Handling all your office furniture and printing machine needs at an affordable price. Offering full system integration into your workplace and local service on everything we sell. We can even remote monitor your system with just-in-time inventory and service need assessments. Little to no downtime gives you peace of mind. At Levesque Business Solutions, your solution is only an email or a phone call away.
Have you tried the new happy hour specials at Uno Pizzeria and Grill? Just $6 gets you cheesy garlic bread, mozzarella sticks, buffalo chicken quesadillas, cheeseburger sliders, and much more. Monday through Friday, 2 to 6 p.m., 9 to close, and all day Sundays. Don't forget about the dough raiser at Uno's. Schedule a dough raiser for your local fundraiser and earn up to 25% of event sales. Contact your local Uno Pizzeria in Bangor for more details at 725 Stillwater Avenue and place your orders at 947-5000 and unos.com.
To my first Mazda, thanks for always being there for me. Watch after your next owner, as you have me.
Find your Mazda today at Varney Mazda in Bangor.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience in the U.S., they offer the versatility and reliability to get the job done right, all year round. Right now at participating dealers, get a Kubota compact tractor for 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months.
Back here at Victory Field, the contest, seconds old. We're about 40 seconds into it. Here's the first chance of the game for the Coyotes, settling the ball down in the midfield. Touch there from Broslet, getting it forward to Lizotte. Lizotte trying to spring it down the sideline for Karen to run after, but too far out in front. Now to play for a Viking throw. Ernie, let's get some keys to the contest for this one, starting with the visitors, making the long trip.
Yeah, it's making a long trip, and they've got to figure out a way to score. I mean, they did score against Old Town the last time they met, 4 of their 7 goals on the season in that 6-4 loss, and they need to A, contain Old Town, and then B, try to sneak some goals across to give themselves a chance in case Old Town does start to score like they did in the first meeting. And for Old Town, try to be aggressive offensively, which you have been here over the first, 90 seconds or so here, pushing the ball down into the offensive end a couple of times. Be aggressive and see if you can jump on top of the traveling Vikings.
Keys to the game presented by Varney Mazda. They offer an extensive new and pre-owned Mazda inventory as well as competitively specials, finance options, and expert Mazda auto service at 260 Hogan Road in Bangor and VarneyMazda.com. The Vikings advancing up the pitch for the first time today. Taylor St. Peter with the ball at her feet. Close battle as the ball stays in play. St. Peter tries to knock it further down that sideline and get herself in a crossing position. A nice job there by the Coyote defense. Rolling it back upfield, and it only goes as far as Liv Adams, the junior again, stopping the Old Town outlet, but putting this one out of play for a goal kick.
I mentioned the sophomore St. Peter also out there for Caribou is a freshman striker in Quinn Corrigan. It's probably the daughter or niece of the boys basketball.
I was going to say,
coach
that's
up there,
a familiar
Kyle,
name.
one of the others. There's an Owen Corrigan on the boys team, but I think he's a nephew of Kyle's. Caribou program has done very well here in the last few years. A couple of state titles not too long ago, and they figure to be one of the better teams in Class B North this winter as well. Won't be long. 2 or 3 months, couple of months. The opening day on the basketball season.
It'll be here before we know it. It'll seem like a week and a half from now. Play.
As long as there's not snow on the ground at that point. I can wait until 24th of December for that.
The Viking throw over in front of their bench, brought back in front of the Coyote bench. Teams trying to feel each other out to get this one going in the midfield area. Back and forth goes the ball between white shirts and green shirts. Lizotte stealing it away there for the Coyotes, passing into the middle of the pitch, but no teammates were home. Over on this side, St. Peter jumping in front of the ball, but once again the Coyotes get a touch to send it from right to left. Put out a play by Caribou on the far sideline.
Yeah, forward line for Old Town is Olivia Lizotte, Rhiannon Bousquet, and Taylor Madden. I'd like to get things going.
And happy birthday wishes in order for number 8, Rhiannon Bousquet.
She's a senior, so
big day.
Could be number 18.
Could be the big one. That one drilled off the back of a Caribou Viking. Old Town plays it down around the 45 and tries to bring it in the other direction. Lizotte comes back to collect the ball. Playing it to Karen. Now Bousquet giving chase, and the Vikings just have to put that one out of play. I think that was Ainsley Karen, one of the few seniors out here, making the decision to halt that move when she could.
Senior sweeper there. Nice to have a veteran back as the last line of defense in front of the goalie, and she knew what she had to do with the ball there was just to clear it out, and actually cleared it out to only get a throw in as opposed to a corner kick. So got a couple of jobs done, and now Caribou's going to get the ball in a goal kick.
Goal kick for the Vikings, or is it?
Oh, it's going to be a throw in. Okay. It was either going to be a – no, it is a kick.
I think it's offside.
Offside, yeah. It was one of the two. And whether it was a free kick or a throw in was going to kind of let us know which one it was.
Taken by one of the fullbacks and intercepted by Lizotte. She tries to roll it back to Bousquet, and now Old Town will throw right from where they were after that last time that the ball was put out by the Vikings. Trying to keep it alive is Ava Broslet, playing it off of the legs of Jocelyn Griffith. Thrown deep into the corner by the Coyotes, headed back towards the middle of the pitch. Dealt with by Griffith, although closed down there by a Coyote, and the ball stays at this end as Bousquet tries to stomp on it. As it poked a little further away, and an interception by Griffith. Griffith with a nice pass up the field to St. Peter. Plays it back into the middle of the pitch. A touch there for Corrigan.
Old Town trying to send it long. I think they're going to get a handball there.
Yeah, popped up and hit the forearm of Griffith.
Old Town trying to use the long kick to set up one of their forwards. By the way, a battle of freshman goalkeepers here, I believe. Lily Bell for Caribou, who is facing some issues right now.
The Vikings defense just able to deal with that one, although the ball stays in the field of play. So Coyotes still on the attack with it. Trying to go back to keep the move alive and then pass behind its intended target out of play for a Viking throw.
I believe that's Olivia Ketch, the goalie for Old Town.
That's what we were told.
She was all in black before the game. It has a pink cover on 00, and that is her number. And she also has the shoes that stick out. I don't know what color they are, pink or orange. Orange, I guess.
Coyotes regaining possession in the midfield and then going to the ground there. Is that Bousquet?
No, I don't think so. I think it's their center mid. Can't read the number right now. Probably should have looked at the replay.
This one's played forward. Lazat trying to give chase, but coming out of the goal is Bell to collect it.
I watched her warm up. She kind of looks like she's been playing goal for a while now. She kind of has the mannerisms and the comfort of knowing what to do and when to do it.
Good job defensively there by Karen. There's a collision. As going to the ground is Bracelet. Can now answer my own question. That was Sadie May who took that collision for the Coyotes. That still jogging off a little bit.
She is 9. Bousquet is 8.
That free kick doesn't get over the head of Liv Adams. Levesque bringing it near side to St. Peter. St. Peter with a drop back to Griffith, who tries to send some teammates after it. The closest one to it was Corrigan, but she was about 10 yards trailing the ball.
Yeah, those are, generally speaking, good balls for both of these teams, but in that case, maybe a little bit wider would have set up more of a play and wouldn't have allowed Catch to come out and
good chance
grab
for the
balls.
Coyotes here as it's squared to Bousquet in the middle of the box, but the flag was up. Boy, the green shirts were ahead of the whites out there, but a little too far ahead of them. As you see this ball delivered in, and the referee sticks that arm right in the air as Bousquet played it down with the right foot.
Yeah, and Lazat maybe on the near side here may also have been offside. So good pressure, though, by Old Town.
First chance at a counter that we've seen in this one, and now the Vikings might have an opportunity, but Ketch comes out of her goal area to scoop it off the ground.
She has to be close to the line there, doesn't she? I can't see it really too well.
She was right there.
Yes.
Right at the edge of the 18-yard box. Now the Vikings giving chase in the other direction, and again right at the edge of the other box. Bell comes out to collect the ball.
Yeah, you can tell by using the football yard markers.
The pink line, a little faint on the field at this point in the season.
Yeah, the pink line should be something we can see, but not right now. This is natural grass field.
Lazat feeding it back to Karen, running free down the wing. Karen, a left-footed cross just over the head of Bousquet. Now it comes back to her, but she...
I think it was a handball.
Yeah, okay, there was. There was a whistle before. Bousquet had it back in her possession, ending the play.
Handball in the middle as the ball bounced up and got one of the Old Town forwards in the elbow, I believe. So a couple of close calls there for the Coyotes. See if they can maintain this pressure.
Played up forward by Caribou, and now a chance for the Vikings going down the far side. Though the attempted cross winds up behind the goal. Looks like we're in store for a pretty sunset tonight from Victory Field as the sky begins to turn pink.
Well, if we can keep the clouds out of the way. Somewhat ominous, really, it appeared, but I don't think they're rain clouds, but they look dark. And they're taking up quite a bit of the sky. Oh.
Lazat with a turn and then a spill by Bracelet. Karen back to guide that one out of play. She'll throw it back in towards Lizotte. Viv Prashaw with the touch for the Vikings. Now it's Adams with it. Liv knocking it forward, sending a teammate after it. Catch is out of a goal line clearance.
24. Carly Buckwalter.
On the spot.
With a saving play there. Watch this play again. Ball was sent ahead. And there is 17 to 14. 17 is Liv Adams, 14 Taylor St. Peter. Sharp angle shot, but the goalie had come out. She got it by the goalie, but there's Buckwalter there to clear the ball away from the goal. Corner kick now for Caribou.
Game's first corner delivered by Quinn Corrigan. It pops over the top of everyone in the box, and playing it down on the far side of the field is Shania Pelletier. Out of play, it'll stay with Caribou.
Those are always the toughest play for goalies. You see a loose ball coming towards you, and you've got to make the judgment on whether you can get there before the nearest opposing player. And that time, catch unable to, but Buckwalter with a saving stop for the Coyotes.
And put out for another corner here for Caribou. That cross comes outside the box, hit Lizotte, but the Vikings able to almost bring it back under their control, and then spilling out in the midfield allowed Old Town to try to run away with it. That was Adams who initially got spilled, and then right there she and Lizotte collided. Neither player was really looking in the direction of where the hit came from.
No.
And they are both down on the pitch. Actually, Lizotte back on her feet now. Adams is still down.
Yeah, holding her head. I wonder if that was a little head-on-head collision there.
We're going to take a timeout here as the trainer makes her way out on the field to attend to the injured Caribou Viking. Scoreless, almost 14 minutes into the contest tonight on Ticket TV.
Desk jobs aren't for everyone. Some of us want work that moves. Work you can see. Work that matters. Others might call it dirty, but we don't mind. At Casella, hard work isn't just a means to an end. It's something you can build a life on, and it's important work that keeps society moving. Casella, good pay, good people, good life. That's the power of hard work.
Welcome back to Victory Field here in Old Town. As you might have seen while we were away at the break, Liv Adams made her way back onto her feet and off the field under her own power, so a good sign for the Vikings, who now bring on a substitute in her place. Coming on to the pitch, number 37. That'd be Ziva Peterson, a freshman off of the JV roster, at least as I'm looking at it.
Well, yeah, although they have two 37s listed, so.
Well, there you go.
Who knows? Both of them the JVs.
Could be Jordan Tebow, or it could be Ziva Peterson. Both freshmen, both off the JV roster.
I bet that's actually Ziva.
Another corner here for the Vikings, as they've been more aggressive attacker here in the last couple of minutes. Corrigan's delivery played into the edge of the box, met first by Old Town. What's the call here?
I think they pointed toward.
They're saying handball off the side of the head?
Well,
I believe.
I don't know how it was.
That is the call, but it's indirect at the edge of the box, or is it a penalty kick?
Well, the official is spotting it.
So it looks like a free. Now he continues to point.
Oh, I think
and it will be a penalty.
Kick.
So it's a handball against the Coyotes at the edge of the box. Couldn't see who that was initially, but whatever Coyote that was flying towards, she threw a right hand up there as the ball was going towards the side of the head, and it leads to a Viking penalty kick here. Caribou with a chance for the game's first goal. And saved by Catch. She scoops it up before a follow can be had.
Brianna Levesque, one of the senior captains for Caribou,
Right down the
Tries to
heart.
go high, but goes right up the middle, and catch gets both hands on the ball, able to block it away. A couple of big saves there in the Old Town goal.
So that is now 3 penalty saves that we have, or
Yeah.
3 missed penalties, 3 unconverted penalties that we have seen here in the last couple of nights. We were here 2 days ago for an Old Town Ellsworth game. Both teams missed a penalty in that contest. One was saved, one was put wide in it. Now another one right down the middle and saved here tonight.
At least 2 of them were right at the middle of the goal, 2 of the shots. And so the goalie, really, catch didn't really move. She didn't have time to react. Pretty hard shot there by Levesque, but right at the freshman goalie for Old Town there. And it was one of the PKs in that previous game, also right at the goalie. So, it seems like you got to make the goalie have to go to one side or the other. And if she guesses right, then you give her credit. And if she guesses wrong and you hit it to one side, then it's a goal. But still scoreless here.
Scoreless at Victory Field. Coverage on Ticket TV. Presented in part by Northeast Driving School. They've been the leader in driver training since 1969. Register for driver's ed courses today at Greater Bangor's #1 driving school. Go to northeastdrivingschool.com to select your course. We're also brought to you in part by Uno Pizzeria, 725 Stillwater Avenue in Bangor. Right now, buy one pizza while dining in. Get one of lesser or equal value for half off. For takeout, call 947-5000 or order online at unos.com. Throw for the Coyotes, gets through, a chance for Old Town as the cross comes in, and snaring the ball out of the air at the near post was Lily Bell.
Yeah, nice reaction there. Ball gets thrown in ahead. It's like a lead pass, and good shot there. But right there, Bell at the near post to make the save.
Over the top, Caribou gives chase and runs it out near the track for a throw.
Well, I can see why the game was 6-4 the last time. Plenty of opportunities for both teams. That last shot by Old Town, Lucy Veyu, number 16 over there on that left or right wing. Because both these teams have had a couple of chances apiece here in the first 17 and a half minutes.
Coverage tonight on Ticket TV brought to you in part by Loring Job Corps. Don't settle for training just to get a job. Get training that results in a career at Loring Job Corps. Visit jobcorps.gov. Also brought to you by Colebrook Mitsubishi, New England's #1 volume Mitsubishi dealer, featuring a 5-year, 60,000-mile comprehensive warranty and a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty with rates as low as 0%. Colebrook Mitsubishi, 337 Madison Ave in Skowhegan. Here come the Coyotes again down the near sideline. Karen unable to get across through, but is poked behind for I believe a corner.
Yep.
There we go. Now it's left behind for the Coyotes.
First one for Old Town there as Caribou knocked out of bounds. Number 2, Jessica Sands, a sophomore, along the end line for the Vikings.
Referee telling the Viking in the vicinity to back off a few yards. Can't be crowding the corner quite as much. Here's the delivery, and that never made it to the near post as it hooks behind the goal for a Viking goal kick. Tonight's broadcast brought to you in part by Angela's Pizzeria. If you're in the mood for mouth-watering pizza or Italian food made from fresh ingredients, come to Angela's Pizzeria in Bangor. We're also brought to you by Blackfly Coffee, where you can start your day right. A local coffee shop with drive-through mobile ordering, serving the best in coffee in the area, along with bagels, bakery items, donuts, and fresh squeezed lemonade at 107 Main Road in Holden, just across the Brewer line. Thrown in by Caribou in the direction of Jaden Holmes, who's able to play it down, but then as the ball taken away, Lizotte comes running away, trying to get through traffic. The collision in the middle of the field. Play on, says the referee. Nice challenge at the back by the Coyotes, and now Karen chasing it down, closed out by St. Peter, who loses the ball across the boundary. Thrown into Braslett. Braslett stepped in front of by St. Peter. Now it's Karen trying to turn away from the Viking defender and wins a throw. Karen tossing it up the sideline. Lizotte running after it. Once again, it's Lizotte chasing after.
Ooh.
Coming out of goal here is Bell, and a lucky deflection on her part as that one smashed off the legs of Lizotte.
Yeah, well, Lizotte was coming right at her, so she knew if she just kicked it at her, then it would probably do just what it did, and that was carry out of bounds. So actually a pretty smart play by Bell. As long as she didn't get a funky angle off the side of the knee or something like that, that might have directed the ball toward the goal. It was a pretty smart play. And, again, it's one of those reads that you have to make as a goalie, whether or not you can beat the opposing player to the ball, and that time Bell was able to do that.
Lizotte trying to charge after every loose ball, and the Coyotes are able to grab possession here again in their attacking end. Bousquet takes it wide, tries to get a cross in. That one deflected out of play, and it'll be another corner here for Old Town.
Seems like each team is having its 5 minutes of offense, and then it goes the other way for a while. And right now it's the Old Town Coyotes.
Chance here for Old Town. Caribou with the best chance of the game so far, having a penalty kick that was saved. That one a straight bullet over the top of everybody. Karen floats it back in with the left foot. Falls in the middle of the box. Still loose down there as Old Town tries to skip in across along the ground. That one out of play. And we do it again. First, a double substitution being made here by the Coyotes.
Bousquet, taking the corner kicks from deep along the right wing. She showed quite a leg there. The last one was well over the far post, well beyond the far post. We'll see what she does here this time.
Bousquet's delivery is brought in towards the edge of the box, met first by
37.
Who that was.
It was 37.
Oh, 37. The new player in there for Caribou. A chance for Old Town as that ball squirts through the goal face, collected by Broslet. Gets it back to the feet of Karen and then has it taken away. St. Peter doing some hard work up that near sideline, but Karen able to backtrack and steal the ball back for the Coyotes. That one
ball goes out of bounds.
Out of bounds for a Viking throw.
You can see the pink line there. That's the out of bounds line here for soccer.
Lizotte takes the ball away, gets a deflection, tried to lay it off for Bousquet, and that allowed Viv Prashaw to come out and get a timely interception. Trying to almost pass one into the corner of the goal that time was Old Town, but putting it out behind for another goal kick. Tonight's coverage brought to you by Dorsey Furniture, Route 1A in Holden. Check out Dorsey's top pick Eastman House Queen mattresses in 5 comfort levels on sale now, starting at only $6.99. We're also brought to you in part by Novus Auto Glass. Call Novus today at 945-6488 to get your windshield repaired or replaced. Jockeying for possession right now, both teams in the midfield. Caribou trying to pass it forward. It's been a little while since they've had any sort of attack going in this direction.
Yeah, they've had trouble clearing their end, or at least keeping it down in the offensive end after coming out of the defensive side of the field.
Adams with a strong run just directs one back towards catch and goal. In a minute, we'll show you the school profiles for these two teams. Interception there by the Vikings.
See, now we'll see how long it takes Old Town to clear out of their defensive end.
Karen trying to dribble through some traffic. Passing it back. Charging up through the middle was Sadie May. And not sure if
ball went out of bounds.
Lose it over the line there?
Yes.
Right there where you can see most of the football team stands on a regular basis. You kind of lose the boundary in the middle of it. Thrown in by Adams. St. Peter got a knee to it. And we'll do it again. Adams throws it deeper this time. Running after it is Corrigan down into the corner. Trying to hold off her defender. Corrigan crashes to the ground, and it'll be a Coyote throw.
Well, good work there.
No, it's a Coyote free kick.
Okay. Going to be a push on Corrigan there, and number 9, Sadie May, for, she's not going to give it up, but she was the one that absorbed the blow that drew the whistle.
Thumped back towards midfield off the head of Adams. Relentless pressure from Lizotte, and it works out for her here. A one-touch pass over to Bousquet, charging out of the goal is the Caribou keeper, and the Vikings able to cut off the angle and get a timely interception there. Cross back in. Bousquet, the first to it with the left foot. The ball ends up in the hands of Bell in goal. And
now this is
we got another injured Viking down on the pitch.
This is way back here with Lizotte kicking it in. You see Bousquet running for it and couldn't quite get there in time. And in the meantime, number 3 for Caribou, Shayna Pelletier, was able to kick it away. And then moments later, it was number 1 for the Vikings, Ainsley Karen, who was able to kind of screen Bousquet off the ball as it was heading toward the goal crease. And don't know if Bell was going to get there first or not. And as it turned out, there was no real effort on the shot, but we've got a Caribou player now limping.
Looks like an ankle was sacrificed in that clearing effort back there, with bodies heading towards goal, legs getting tangled up. The way she went down. Let's take a look now at the school profiles, beginning with the visitors from up north.
Caribou, 459 the enrollment. Jamie Selfridge, the principal, and Evan Graves, not only a very good long-distance runner, but the athletic administrator at Caribou High School for the Vikings. Did you know Albert Valancourt of Chelmsford, Ontario, Canada, rescued 2 moose as calves, one from a black bear, and the other had become entangled in a neighbor's fence. A rough day for the moose. He trained the moose to pull a sleigh. The team of moose were an attraction at the Caribou Winter Carnival in 1942. That'd be cool, getting a moose ride there.
Yeah.
A couple there on the...
some reindeer on the end.
On the sulky, yeah, exactly. That's a Bullwinkle, and I don't know what Bullwinkle's friend is, but pretty cool. But nice job there by Mr. Valancourt. The one moose was getting attacked by a black bear, and the other one was caught in the fence. And then the Old Town High School enrollment of 536, Scott Gordon, the principal, Jerry Bousquet, the athletic administrator for the Coyotes. And did you know Gary Thorne is an American sportscaster, was the lead play-by-play announcer for Baltimore Orioles games on MASN from 2007 to 2020. I assume that's the Orioles version of Nesson.
Yep.
He also worked for for ABC and NBC, including the National Hockey League, Major League Baseball, college football, and the Frozen Four hockey tournament, and also was, I believe, the original voice of the University of Maine Black Bears hockey team.
Yep.
And did that for quite a while.
And I want to say he's in the Mets booth now.
Okay.
I think that's where he wound up with Ron Hernandez.
It's very possible, because he was in New York for a while. I think maybe before he went to Baltimore.
Yeah.
I wonder if he ever worked with Mike Bordick in the Baltimore.
I think they were partners there for a little bit, or crossed paths.
Yeah, I know he worked with Jim Palmer in the Orioles. I think it was TV, but Mike Bordick, the former UMaine Black Bear from Winterport, was also part of that broadcast team for a while.
Help me out here. I think I said Ron Hernandez. Who am I thinking of? The first baseman. He was on Seinfeld. First baseman for the Mets.
Keith
Hernandez. There we go.
Former St. Louis Cardinal as well.
Down to less than 13 minutes to play in the first half tonight. A quick moving first half. No goals on the board. Clock has been ticking apart from a few injury stoppages.
Gary Thorne's old. He used to play basketball at the Fieldhouse in the University of Maine when I was playing basketball at the Fieldhouse as a student at the University of Maine. Wasn't bad. Guard.
Had a nice jumper, do we?
Well, he was more of a
facilitator.
More of a post-up guy.
Oh.
We had fun. That was back when the varsity players would play with you in the Fieldhouse, so you had some good games. Playing with guys like Rufus Harris and Roger Lapham and Champ Godbolt. I don't know if Carlisle played or not. He was there for a couple of years before he transferred to Virginia. Rick Carlisle, I'm talking about. Coach of the Indiana Pacers now.
Coyotes trying to move the ball forward into a shooting position. Caribou doing a nice job of just peppering it backwards. Old Town switches up the play a little bit, tries to take it wide as May gets dispossessed by St. Peter, and then it's put out of play by the Vikings. Throw in by Karen. Karen drills it off the back of Adams. And now a crunching kick there from Adams. It'll be another, actually no, ball heading back in the direction of Caribou now.
Well, certainly these teams know each other better than they did back in early September when the final score was 6-4, although both teams have had chances to score here in this game. The defense seems to be pretty good quality.
Played in, and Bell has to scoop one up at the shoulder at the near post.
Yeah, it was a good alert play by her as Old Town had somebody charging. I think it might have been Bousquet charging toward the goal. Might try it again here. And wasn't able to keep it in bounds.
In a minute, we'll send you off to a picture-in-picture break before we get to the half. A reminder coming up at the half, it is the Heroes Halftime Show here on Ticket TV. First half recap, some highlights of the action thus far. We'll get you a look at what's to come the rest of the week as well on Ticket TV and 99 The Ticket. Popped back to Karen. Karen's pass intercepted by Adams, who comes out wide with it. Adams, some long stride. She was a step behind the Coyote defender, it seemed, but the strides were kind of keeping her shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah, she was able to tip it off the foot of one of the Old Town players, number 8. I'm sorry, number 9, Sadie May. Keep possession in the offensive end for Caribou.
This is going to be a free kick for the Vikings, as that is another tough challenge that Emily Adams has taken tonight, and she goes limping away from it.
Took a kick to the right ankle, but ball's going to go to Old Town.
Old Town, so I guess she was the aggressor.
Tell her ankle that.
Emily waving off a substitute at the sideline, saying she's good to go. Played up the pitch, Lizotte, and that speed applying pressure, and the Vikings just able to poke it out of play.
Oh, people are flying all over the place here. A lot of hustle.
We'll see what comes of this attacking move for the Coyotes before we ship you off to that break. Tonight's coverage brought to you in part by Bangor Window Shade and Drapery, offering custom blind shades, drapery, and outdoor awnings at 105 Main Street in Bangor. We're also brought to you by UMaine Online, 60-plus online degree and certificate programs offered through Maine's flagship university. Apply now, umaine.edu/online. Attempted shot there, about 5 feet wide of the near post. And as the ball trickles out of play, let's send you off to that break, but we keep you right here at Victory Field with an eye on the action. Back with the commentary in just a few moments on Ticket TV.
High school sports on Ticket TV is presented by your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street, Bangor, and Wilson Street in Brewer. Greenway Equipment Sales. Nothing runs like a deer in Bangor and Ellsworth. Next Home Experience. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience. Casella. Giving resources new life. Firehouse Subs. 920 Stillwater Avenue in Bangor. Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop source for office equipment and furniture. Hero Sports Grill and Entertainment Center, the official sports grill of Ticket TV. Varney Mazda, located at 260 Hogan Road in Bangor. Hidden Meadows Golf Course, where golf is for everyone. Dean's Detailing, the leader in auto detailing since 1971. And by Northeast Driving School, Greater Bangor's best driver's ed for 55 years.
she's hurt. Back here at Victory Field in Old Town, and there's another injured Caribou Viking, and this time it's the goalkeeper, Lily Bell, after she made a fantastic sprawling save to deny Rhiannon Bousquet from point-blank range. Take a look at this replay.
Yeah, here's Olivia Lizotte centering the ball to Bousquet, who...
Nice job to get it on the right foot.
Yeah,
and then
dribbles it to the right foot and a dive there, and let's see what happened in the action. There was another shot that went high over the top of the goal. Didn't see what happened to Bell unless it was on that play. She's up now.
Looked like it might have been an arm or a shoulder that got stuck under with the way that she dove.
Yeah, it might have been her left shoulder because she was picked up by her right shoulder there. And let's see
she's holding on to that.
Let's see
she's rubbing that right shoulder.
Let's see if she can
left
stretch
shoulder,
it.
Excuse me.
Let's see if she can stretch it out a little bit here. Be tough for her to play with limited movement on one of her arms. She's the only goalie listed on the varsity roster, I believe.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I'm sure the Vikings do have a backup here tonight, but she is the only one with a GK next to the name.
Freshman.
Tonight's coverage brought to you in part by North Star Waste and Recycling, conveniently located at 198 Dirigo Drive in Brewer. At North Star, they're picking up what you are putting down. We're also brought to you in part by Bennett Auto Center. Experience the Bennett Auto Center difference at 99 Thatcher Street in Bangor and online at BennettAutoCenter.com. And we're brought to you by Tiller & Rye, a local grocer located at 20 South Main Street in Brewer that's proud to offer products from right here in the great state of Maine. It appears as though Bell will continue in goal for the Caribou Vikings.
Yeah, she starts to stretch it out just a little bit there, the left arm.
Starting to pinwheel it a little bit.
Hadn't moved it much until then. I was kind of wondering if she really could move it, but it's a little sore. She'll loosen up as the game goes on, hopefully for her sake.
Free kick taken from the back. Lizotte heads it down to the Vikings. Broslet knocks it into the middle of the pitch. Now the Coyotes jump back onto it inside the 40-yard line. Fed out to Lizotte. Lizotte able to poke it around her defender. Pass to Karen. Give and go back to Lizotte. Trying to angle her way into the box. Left-footed cross along the ground. Squirts through the first collection of players. And then a shot in. Knocked down by Bell and scooped. Looks like that was mostly a right-armed effort.
Yes, good pressure there by Old Town. Here comes Caribou trying to counterattack.
And we got another handball here going against the Coyotes in the defensive effort. So a free kick coming up from Caribou inside the 40-yard line.
I think Corrigan might want to wait and let their players set up in the offensive end. Here's a chance for them to get the ball deep and then try to keep it in there. Corrigan, just a freshman.
Corrigan delivers it in over the head of everybody, and Ketch watches it bounce out.
Yeah, Old Town over the last, 10, 12 minutes have really put some pressure on the Caribou defense here. I mean, if you think about the first half, there's been 3 real good chances, 2 of them by Caribou, and then the one most recently by Old Town, but sustained pressure by the Coyotes has created several near opportunities.
And there's a mistake by Old Town at the back after the free kick was deflected back into the area. They just rolled it out to the sideline. Chance for the Vikings to keep the ball at this end of the pitch. Caribou trying to do so. Old Town looking for a clearance. Corrigan dispossessed in the middle, and now Old Town jumps onto the ball. Trying to play it up that far sideline, though. Ball's not out of play yet. Back with the Coyotes. Old Town trying to turn and head in the opposite direction. Great job by St. Peter backtracking. Now up to Lizotte. A layoff for Broslet. Return to the feet of Karen. Karen has to take it wide. And then a whistle going against Corrigan.
Relatively light contact by comparison to some of the plays here in the first half. But the whistle blows and Old Town takes over.
Sent deep by Ava Harvey. Coyotes on the ball here in some space. Broslet pokes it to the path of Lizotte. Lizotte gets around her defender. Left-footed cross in. A touch by Bell was enough to get it beyond that first wall of attackers for the Coyotes. Old Town still with it in at the boundary on the far end of the pitch. Caribou trying for a clearance. They poke it free. Now it's sent back in wide of the net, and that brings the move to an end for the Coyotes.
Pretty good shot there by Bousquet there, but a great play by Bell. You can't anticipate what's behind you, so she goes after it as a goalie, gets a hand on it. There were a couple of Old Town players behind her with a potential for getting ahead on that ball.
Here's Lizotte again, attacking position, getting it into the path of Bousquet, tries to get it onto her right foot, deflected away, still with the Coyotes, dangerous area. Over to Saucier, shot in, and it floats wide. Skimming right across the face of goal, but no Coyotes there to knock it in.
Yeah, Bell not the tallest goalkeeper in the world, and so either one of those last couple of shots, if they'd been on target, likely would have been in the net. You see 40, Chloe Bowman, she did a nice job defensively against Bousquet early in that sequence to prevent a shot. Caribou just unable to clear the ball out of its defensive end here, and Old Town with a series of throw-ins trying to get the ball closer to the goal, get one of their snipers to get a foot on it.
Out of play along the far sideline. The Coyotes try to bring it back in quickly and throw it right out themselves. Goal kick as we're down to the final 100 seconds of this first half. Tonight's coverage brought to you in part by Liberty Olton, licensed insurance agent. Liberty is an independent agent who helps individuals and small businesses find the best plans to suit their needs. Call Liberty Olton at 217-8214. Also brought to you by Bangor Tire Company. From a lawnmower to a skidder, Bangor Tire has you covered. Since 1927, the best in tires and service. A breakaway for the Coyotes. Bousquet, this time another save from Bell with the injured left arm. What a job from point-blank range to deny Bousquet. Oh, goodness, is the Caribou freshman showing out in goal.
Yeah, she's had a couple of huge saves here. Here's Bousquet running through three defenders to get to the ball.
Cross in real time, met first by the Coyotes in the box, now cleared out. Old Town trying to keep it at this end of the pitch. Caribou trying to get it out of there. White shirts running after the ball. St. Peter comes back and just walks it out of play.
Yeah, that was a heck of a save. She actually started to lean in one direction and reach back with her left hand to make the save as the ball was kicked by Bousquet toward the center of the goal, which seemed to be open once Bousquet got the ball on her right foot. A couple of tremendous saves by Bell here in the last 3 or 4 minutes to keep this a scoreless deadlock.
Yeah, she is the reason that there are no goals on the board as we approach the final 10 seconds of the half. Maybe one more chance here for the Coyotes. Back to Lizotte. Lizotte returns it middle of the box, poked wide. And that is how the first half is going to come to a close tonight at Victory Field. The Old Town Coyotes with excellent chances in the final moments of the first 40, but unable to find the game's first goal. And we're scoreless at the break.
Yeah, may have been a little too unselfish on that last play, knowing that the clock is running out. Of course, their backs are to the clock, so they can't see it. Here's the earlier play with Bousquet getting through three defenders. Ball's on her left foot. She wants to get it over to her right foot. Does. Leaning in one direction and reaching back with her left hand, left arm to make the save. That's a tough one there.
Without a doubt, the play of the game so far. We've got another 40 minutes to go tonight at Victory Field, but first, the Heroes Halftime Show. That comes up next on Ticket TV.
Acadia Federal Credit Union keeps you in touch with your money using our mobile app, Acadia Go. Access your account anytime, anywhere. Check balances, transfer funds, pay bills, and even deposit checks with the tap of a button. That's not all. Now with Apple Pay, use your fingerprint to pay for purchases. It's quick and your account information is never shared. Apple Pay is safe and private. Acadia Federal Credit Union, we keep you mobile.
That nip in the air can only mean one thing. Dorsey's fall introductions have arrived and we need to make room. Hundreds of items have been marked down store-wide. Flexsteel Thornton sofa in a great quality Revolution fabric, list price $23.99, now only $8.99. Power reclining lift chair that lists for $10.99, now only $5.99. Dorsey's fall clearance is a perfect time to get any room in your home ready for the winter months. Dorsey Furniture, Route 1A, Holden.
Nothing runs like a deer.
And nobody knows better than our loyal customers. Since 1994, our family has proudly sold and serviced John Deere products. Our customers know that quality and reliability set John Deere apart. And right now at Greenway, take advantage of this offer.
Get 0% APR fixed rate financing for 60 months on a John Deere compact utility tractor with a 6-year powertrain warranty.
For more offers, go to greenwayequipment.com.
See the Smith Brothers today at Greenway Equipment Sales, Ellsworth, and Bangor.
Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center offers fantastic food and drinks in a fun, family-friendly atmosphere with 29 flat-screen TVs for your sports viewing pleasure and an arcade with prizes for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you're looking for a drink at the bar while watching your favorite sports team or trying to find a place to bring the family for a great meal out, Heroes is the place to be. Heroes also offers takeout or catering for any event in the Bangor area, large or small.
Come for the food.
Stay for the friends.
Hey you! Yes, you! Are you between the ages of 16 and 24 trying to plan your future? Let the dedicated team at Job Corps get you headed in the right direction. Earn your diploma or get certified in a vocation in less than a year. Call today to change your life.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. So at Firehouse Subs, we don't just make subs, we make subs that are big, bold, and craveable. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Like our spicy Cajun chicken with Cajun seasoned grilled chicken breast and a house-made Cajun mayo. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs. Save more lives.
Visit 920 Stillwater Avenue.
He can't catch a football, but he can fetch you a home. Catch Luke at Next Home Experience.
Thank you for helping us have a great start in 2023.
When we started, we wanted to make sure that North Star could help everyone's needs, whether you own a business, you're a homeowner, or a contractor.
Or you have a big project that you need a big dumpster for.
We have what you need: front-load dumpsters, roll-offs, and our transfer station, and so much more.
And the best part is, our prices are unbelievable. If you don't have one of these, you're paying too much.
So who cares if your trash gets picked up?
At North Star Waste and Recycling,
we care.
Welcome to the break here at Victory Field in Old Town. Scoreless at the intermission between the Coyotes and the Vikings here on Ticket TV, and we welcome you into the Hero Sports Grill and Entertainment Center halftime show. Whether you're watching some sports at the bar or taking the family out for a great meal and some fun, Heroes, the place to be. It's the official sports grill of Ticket TV in downtown Bangor and at herosportsgrill.com. No goals on the board, but still plenty of action from that first 40. Let's take a look at the halftime highlights presented by Next Home Experience. Next Home, for the third straight year, is the market leader. A lot of saves in these highlights.
Yeah, really were. The goalies were on fire, and then Old Town got a little help from one of their defenders. Here's Old Town on an early foray, and that's, I think that was probably an offsides call, actually. But here's a nice pass in by Caribou, and 14 with a shot by Carly Buckwalter, with a save there, big save, and another save by Ketch. Here comes Old Town. There's Bousquet. Nice job blocking the ball away by the Caribou defense. Lazard again, centering it to Bousquet. The save, the diving save by Bell. She got hurt on that play, left arm, but you'll see her left arm was in pretty good shape here right about now. Right there, you can see that. She dove to her right, but reached back with her left to be able to keep the ball out of the goal. Here's Old Town again. Another shot just wide.
That was as almost time expired in the first half with about 2 seconds that they rolled that ball out into the middle of the box.
Yeah, first probably, 28 to 30 minutes of pretty even. Last 10, 12, all in favor of the Old Town Coyotes, but neither team could put anything on the board.
Yeah, the field was definitely slanted from right to left there at the end of that first half of play. Nice look at the fan cam, which is presented by University of Maine Sports, Black Bear Nation. The hockey season begins Saturday night at the Alfond. I tell you to call 581-BEAR to get a ticket, but at this point there probably aren't any left for the home opener with your number 12 nationally ranked Black Bears taking on American International College Saturday night. But if you're not at the game, check it out on 99 The Ticket with the pregame coverage beginning at 6:30 and the puck drop at 7. Ticket TV is brought to you in part by Pat's Pizza in Hamden. Whether playing or watching soccer can work up quite an appetite. That's when it's time for Pat's Pizza on Main Road in Hamden. Call 947-6488 or visit patspizzahamden.com. Also brought to you by Union Street Laundromat and Dry Cleaning. For over 30 years, Bangor's best dry cleaners. Ask about their military and senior citizen discounts. Open 7 to 7, 7 days a week at 1001 Union Street in Bangor. Take a time out. Back to get you ready for the start of the second half after this on Ticket TV.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, depend on the knowledge and experience of Hammond Lumber Company. Hammond's Home Planning Center will turn your ideas into accurate conceptual drawings, and 3D visualization is available. Your Hammond sales rep will prepare a materials list and cost estimate. And when you buy all of your materials from them, Hammond will refund all of your design fees. Hammond can deliver your order from any of their 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner since 1953.
Since 1966, Down East Toyota has been Eastern Maine's Toyota dealer. Although our look has changed, our commitment remains the same. We're dedicated to keeping you and your Toyota on the road. From safety and reliability to outstanding resale values, Toyota has earned your trust. And right now, buy our rugged workhorse truck, the Tundra, for a low 1.99% APR for up to 48 months. It's a nice new look, but we're just as proud of our old values. One family, one dealership, one outstanding brand. All roads lead to Down East.
Enhance your student-athlete's performance and get to the next level with Queen City Athletics and VZ. Our 7,000-square-foot facility that includes an indoor turf and weight room offers 24/7 gym access, personalized training, and programs year-round. From speed and agility, strength and conditioning, or sports-specific training, our expert trainers are ready to help athletes of all levels excel. Visit vz.queencityathletics.com or follow us on Facebook or Instagram to learn more and sign up today.
Sometimes life is a cluttered mess, but your car doesn't have to be. At Dean's Detailing, we have a variety of packages that will make your car look new again. Change your outlook. Book your appointment now at deansdetailing.com.
To my first Mazda, thanks for always being there for me. Watch after your next owner, as you have me.
Find your Mazda today at Varney Mazda in Bangor.
Welcome back to Old Town with perfect timing as the second half gets underway between the Caribou Vikings and the Coyotes. Still looking for the game's first goal as we're scoreless after 40 minutes of play, thanks in large part to the efforts of Viking goalkeeper Lily Bell, the freshman doing the soccer equivalent of standing on her head in that first half.
Yeah, 7 saves, and, 2 or 3 of them were just dynamite goal stoppers as she prevented the Coyotes from getting on the board.
Teams have switched direction, so the home side now going left to right. St. Peter trying to win the ball back for the Vikings, but just playing it into a line of green shirts. Ava Harvey was left to deal with that ball at the back and played out off of Old Town for a Viking throw.
Yeah, the Vikings, when they in these kind of situations, really have to put the pressure on to try to keep the ball down the offensive end because Old Town's been able to control time of possession, if you will.
St. Peter is able to poke it in the direction of goal and catch. Grabs a hop head high.
Shots in the first half, shots on goal, 7-3 in favor of Old Town, each goalie making 7 saves.
Here come the Coyotes trying to get on the ball down the far sideline, but Old Town able to bring it under their control.
Actually, Olivia Ketch had 6 saves for Old Town, and Carly Buckwalter had the 7th.
Yeah, goal line clearance. And we should mention the efforts of Olivia Ketch in that first half, like we're talking about with Bean keeping the game scoreless, because Ketch also stopped a penalty kick in the first 40.
Yeah, she did, and that was, until the very end of the half, those were the 2 best scoring chances by either team until Old Town really threatened over the final few minutes.
Bell collects that cross out of the air, punts it down the field. Old Town going in the wrong direction here as they try to bring possession under their control. May backtracking, loses the ball. Here come the Vikings. Cross in, and that goes behind the goal.
Yeah, that's Corrigan again, the freshman for Caribou, one of 2 freshmen on the squad, Corrigan and Bell, and you can tell that they're 2 of the better players for the Vikings based on their performances in the first half. Caribou would do well to try to find Corrigan a little bit more often in the field with the ball because she took the ball down the right wing that time and got her off a decent attempt. Sailed wide to the near post, but still, she's got a strong leg as well.
Lazat continued to run through the midfield, and then a through ball there is collected by Bell. Ticket TV coverage brought to you in part by Frank's Bake Shop, family owned and operated since 1945. Check out Frank's Meals to Go, convenient and delicious. Don't forget about those scrumptious baked goods that have made Frank's famous. Call 947-4594. It's Frank's Bake Shop at 199 State Street in Bangor and at franksbakery.com. Caribou bringing the ball deep down to that end of the pitch, and the Vikings will win a corner about 3.5 minutes into the second half.
Good work there by the Vikings. 31, Madison Denslow, freshman, up from the JVs.
Looks like Corrigan taking the ball out wide. Actually, no, she's standing right there.
Yep, she's
standing right directly in front of us there, number 6. So can't quite see who's out there in the shadows in the corner, but the delivery comes in into the box. A deflection near goal. Trying to kick it in are the Vikings, trying to jam it through the traffic that was blocking the face of goal and unable to do so.
Yeah, Liv Adams got her foot on it. 17, you see her. The ball was kicked. Nice job lofting it into the center. There's 3 defenders there, but Adams gets a foot on the ball, but just too much traffic there and couldn't get anything done, and ball ultimately went out of bounds.
Caribou keeping it down at this end of the pitch. Good challenge there by Shania Pelletier. And now catch.
Oh.
Did she poke that?
I think she
believe she
touched
did.
it.
Yeah, that's going to be a corner for Caribou.
Nice break for the Vikings there. I mean, that's what happens when you put the ball on goal or near the goal. Caribou hasn't been doing a ton of that. Again, just 3 shots in the first half, 7 saves by Caribou and 3 by Old Town. Misspoke earlier.
Corner comes in. This one across the carpet, pops straight up in the air and out of play for another corner.
It was defended by, looks like 22 for Old Town. Ava Harvey, junior, back. Might want to see if he can elevate this one.
Cross comes in. That one doesn't make it onto the right side of the post, offside netting and out of play. Now it's Caribou keeping the ball at one end of the pitch to begin the second half. Another hard challenge involving Adams. Old Town first off the floor to get possession. Then it gets drilled off the side of Brianna Levesque. Getting a little scrappy out there with players coming to blows. Some shoving taking place.
Let's see what the call is here. I think the ball is off.
It's the Old Town player being walked over to the referee, and now St. Peter is joining her as he brings over both of the guilty parties.
It's going to be cards or just a warning?
Let's see. Have him over for a quick discussion first.
Yeah, I don't see him reaching for his pocket.
Just trying to talk through this, make sure everyone's okay.
Now they're laughing.
A couple of giggles, and all appears well.
Little Shecky Green action out there to lighten the mood. Yeah, just kind of going at it there a little bit. Nothing real serious in terms of pain-inducing, but certainly they were fired up.
To the players' credit, after the fact, they both kind of brushed it off immediately and were just like,
just walked
kind of heat of the moment thing.
By the time they get to the official,
that ball was taken right off the face by a Caribou Viking.
Yeah, we got a stoppage here.
And she is going directly off the pitch.
Yeah.
Number 2, Janessa Sands, a sophomore.
That's never good.
And with Sands down on the pitch, getting looked at by the trainer on the field, we'll take a timeout. Back with coverage from Victory Field right after this on Ticket TV.
Your local family-owned McDonald's on Wilson Street in Brewer, Union Street and Main Street in Bangor are currently hiring new team members. Schedules that fit your life with full-time, part-time, and flexible schedules that adjust with your needs. Pair individualized schedules with tuition assistance to further your education. It's a great, future-focused combination. Apply today at jobs.mchire.com. Search for your locally owned McDonald's on Wilson Street, Union Street, and Main Street. Explore your future at jobs.mchire.com.
Back here in Old Town, walking off the pitch under her own power was Sands, getting checked out along that far bench. The sophomore after taking a ball off the face, and now we get another Viking down on the pitch after a hard challenge by the Coyotes. Popping right back up on her feet was Phoebe Butler. It'll be a free kick here for Caribou.
Sophomore, Butler.
That one's drilled deep, played down by Corrigan. She got the shot off, but pulled it well wide, or was it deflected?
I think it just pulled it wide.
Yeah,
I think it's
she
going to be
did.
a goal kick there. Good effort there. Corrigan needed to take just a little more time, but she had a couple of defenders around her, so she didn't figure she had much time. But she's a dangerous shot if she can get the ball in position to crank it up at goal.
Coyotes being hounded along that far sideline as they try for a clearance, and here the ball pops free to Lizotte. Lizotte gets around one, gets around another, using her pace down that far sideline. Gets the cross in. It's met with first by Caribou. Back to Lizotte. The Coyotes being forced in the other direction, and now a free kick is awarded.
Yeah, that's Liv Adams with a push from behind there. As I think Caribou trying to match the Old Town physicality here in the second half. They've actually done a pretty good job of controlling the ball. Caribou has for most of the first 7 or 8 minutes. It's really the first time Old Town's had the ball down on its offensive end in a while.
Free kick from just beyond the 25-yard line, so 36, 37 yards out from goal here on the football field. Looks like Busquets standing over it. And she will just lob it short as the Coyotes try to set up something, unable to do so as Caribou was all over the spot. Old Town takes it wide towards the corner flag. Collision of bodies yet again. A scrum out there as Karen goes to the ground. And Karen wins a free kick from the deep corner.
Yeah, good hustle there. Again, physical play by both teams here. challenge in every possession. This is going to be essentially a corner kick here from just inside the sideline and maybe 5 yards from the end line.
Here's the cross from Karen into the middle, and right there is Bell to grab it out of the air.
Yeah, she's a freshman going on post-grad in terms of kind of soccer instinct there in goal. You can tell she's played a lot of goalkeeper. She's reacting real well to some of these balls that are tenuous in terms of what's going to happen with them relative to the goal. Kept everything out so far.
Tonight's coverage brought to you in part by Bangor Mall Cinemas, Greater Bangor's favorite hometown theater for over 40 years. Bangor Mall Cinemas features luxury recliners and an upgraded food menu. Find showtimes and reserve your seat at yourneighborhoodtheater.com. We're also brought to you by Doors Equipment, your local Kubota dealer. Doors can help you with all your equipment needs, now offering $0 down, 0% APR for 84 months on select models. Visit doorsequipment.com. Got another sub coming before the ball is brought back in. Thrown in from the Vikings. Corrigan trying to block it down. Adams steps in front of it. Adams continues her run and then tries to launch it forward.
Unlucky off the back of a Old Town player.
And a free kick going in the direction of the Coyotes. Here's a look at our upcoming broadcasts the rest of the week on Ticket TV. Friday Night Lights rounds out this week at Herman. Foxcroft at Herman should be a good one. And then on to next week. We got soccer on Tuesday and Thursday. Hamden hosting Brewer boys on Tuesday. Herman girls hosting Babst on Thursday. And then at Doyle Field on Friday the 11th, as the Witches host Herman. A little 3-week Hawk run on Friday Night Lights version of Ticket TV.
That'll be a good girls soccer match there on Thursday the 10th, too. John Babs and Herman, two of the better teams in Class B North.
Sent up the pitch by the Vikings. Players converging in the midfield, knocking it forward. Griffith sends it the other way. Actually, that is Chloe Boma playing at the back now for Caribou. Vikings trying to move the ball forward. Old Town jumps on the loose ball. If nobody wants to take it, they'll go in the other direction with it, but losing it out of play along the far sideline.
Jeremy Bousquet, the athletic director of Old Town, the kick save and a beauty over there near midfield. Sometimes Caribou gets caught like passing to spots rather than to players. That was an example of it right there, where it wasn't really touched to any particular player and wound up with Old Town able to get a foot on it.
More physical play out there. That one rolls out for a Coyote throw. Coverage brought to you in part by Hillside Athletics. They're passionate about sports and feature cutting-edge equipment to help you better your game. Cross comes in, put behind, and a corner coming up for the Coyotes. Visit Hillside Athletics for a full list of equipment, services, and training packages. Tonight's broadcast also brought to you by the Fitch Company, where you'll find experienced electrical and control systems engineers, field technicians, designers, and drafters ready to meet varied engineering challenges or handle projects. Visit them at fitchcompany.com.
Bousquet ready to take the kick. She's the niece of the athletic director I just mentioned.
Delivery comes in, squirts through some players. Caribou unable to clear it, and then Old Town puts it wide.
Wow. Caribou fortunate there, as they could never control the ball to clear the area, and it's loose in front. Ball bounces twice, touched by Caribou twice.
And it looks like the Coyotes successfully lobbied for another corner there, so it must have gone off the toe of a Viking on its way out. Bousquet from the near flag this time. High ball to the far post, headed backwards, played back across, and just beyond the reach of the Coyote standing at the far post.
Yeah, Bell was screened out of some of that play there, so late to get over when the ball came back toward the near post.
I believe it's going to be Lucy Villieu standing in the vicinity when this ball comes flying across, but you can see just kind of flat-footed when the connection was made by Karen originally and caught her just slightly off guard.
Yeah, a little bit by surprise there. Now comes Caribou back downfield, trying to get something going on their end.
That ball stays in play. Sent into the middle of the pitch where it's played down by Lizotte. Lizotte sprints around one defender. She's got the angle. Lizotte is through, and Bell denies yet again. Another chance for the Coyotes, put too tall. You can see the freshman Lily Bell pumped in goal. She has been a cement wall in net tonight for the Caribou Vikings.
Here's Lizotte, left footer, right foot on the shot, but Bell went down at the near post and was able to block it away again. Another save for her. She's up to 9 for the game now on shots on goal.
And there's some physicality by Corrigan that's going to lead to a Coyote free kick. See her run through the back here of number 24.
Kylie Buckwalter.
Old Town takes it quick and puts it into the middle of the pitch. There are some green shirts in the area. Nice play there to take the ball away. Stepping around a couple of defenders was Lizotte before Caribou comes up from the back.
Yeah, Boma, and a nice clear there.
Up the sideline. It stays in play where the Coyotes jump on it. Boma with another timely challenge. Then sent further up the pitch by Pelletier.
Old Town a little quicker to the ball here.
St. Peter trying to run after this one. She brings under her control, almost a step around the defender, then tried to slam on the brakes, and St. Peter throwing some arms and legs after she goes to the ground.
Yeah, Buckwalter again on the defensive end because she had one of the big saves of the game in the first half and a couple of nice plays here in the last minute.
Caribou just having to steer this one. They try to put it out of play. Lizotte continuing the run, unable to keep it in.
Didn't know if that was going to be cleared far enough wide, but it was, as it turns out.
Long throw up the sideline by the Vikings. And we got a whistle here. And a free kick in the direction of Caribou.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the call is, but it goes against Old Town.
Brianna Levesque taking it.
Oh!
Goes all the way back through to catch.
Nobody there to capitalize on the free ball for Caribou.
Sent into the midfield and played out of the air by the Coyotes, but they might have used the arm to do so.
Yeah, handball against the Old Town player, and Caribou gets the ball near midfield.
Tony Murray's Fairway Auto Sales is the home of the complimentary 6-month, 6,000-mile major component coverage plan. Route 1A in Hancock and at tonysfairwayauto.com. Free kick deflects right back in the direction of the Vikings. Now Old Town jumps on it down the far sideline. Trying to bring it back towards the middle of the field. Across beyond the outstretched leg of the nearest Coyote. I think that was Velliou again coming down this side of the pitch. Thrown in to St. Peter. St. Peter with a giveaway, but Bean right there at the back. Back and forth we go, almost halfway through this second half of play, still in search of the game's first goal. Bousquet takes it wide and then gets dropped out wide. Referee calling over the guilty Caribou Viking. No card shown.
No, I don't know if she's going to help her up or not. She didn't, but come to find out it's because the referee called her over.
Free kick here for the Coyotes. Try to play one into the box. About 20-30 still on the clock.
Ava Harvey going to make the kick.
Comes in, and it's met at the near post, and the Coyotes are able to power it in. Bell stopped it initially, and then it was punched in the back of the net by Ava Bracelet. Got to take another look at this. Bell is still down at the near post after a stampede over there.
Number 22, Ava Harvey with the restart. Great shot right at Bell. She slaps it down but can't get control, and just a collision at the near post, and
went right through her.
Bracelet able to get the goal to break the scoreless deadlock.
A goal hasn't been put on the board, though.
No.
And they're ruling it out.
Yes.
No goal. No goal, so it had to have been offsides. What other call? Unless they just said too much contact was there, but to me, that scenario is kind of anybody's ball.
It must have been a contact play because it couldn't be offsides because the ball was off the goalie.
Yeah, it was right there.
Yeah. Anyways, no goal.
So wave it off. We're still scoreless. Started noticing some Coyotes raising their arms in the air. Took a look at the scoreboard, and still zeros up there as we dip inside the final 20. Old Town trying to chase down the ball and keep their emotions in check at the moment.
Yeah, Bell couldn't gain control of that initial shot on the restart there, and I'm not sure why it wasn't that high, but ball hit the ground, and there was a collision. I don't know if the collision generated the call as the shot was being taken, and maybe that was the case as well.
Yeah, it must have. Old Town trying to get possession back in the midfield as Karen sends it down the far sideline. Chasing after it is Bracelet, and then another poke off the boot, but behind for a goal kick.
That was Lazat there.
Here's another look at exactly what happened.
Let's see. Kind of hard to tell.
So the ball comes flying in. Bell can't grab it there.
I don't know. Is the player in the net offsides?
It might have been the call at that point where it goes in, but normally in that situation, you got to still affect the play.
Yeah, I know.
She
was behind it, in front of it, though.
Yeah. Takeaway here by the Coyotes. Coming down into the box, and then again, Boma stepping out. She's played a big defensive role in this second half for the Caribou Vikings.
Nice job as a back line for Caribou. And here come the Vikings on a bit of a fast break.
St. Peter, an extended run through the midfield, leaving it for a teammate to chase after. At a play along the far sideline, and Caribou just couldn't get there in time.
Well, it's scoreless, but wild and woolly. I think we expected some goals to be scored. They combined for 10 the first time they met, and now this game could easily be 3-2 in favor of somebody.
Very good goalkeeping from Lily Bell. Timely defense from the Coyotes, keeping this a clean sheet. We've seen a penalty save tonight. We've seen a goal wiped off the board.
Yeah, we've seen a fullback make a save of a ball that was headed toward the net.
Thrown in up the sideline. Both players just kind of walking the dog there for as long as they can, and then St. Peter jumps on it.
It's Libby Saucier for Old Town, number 3 there.
Now we got a Coyote down on the pitch. Lazat popping back up. Tonight's contest brought to you in part by The Growing Place, helping families grow for less and polishing your home and for a style home and style for a fraction of retail cost. Check them out first. Check them out often. Do Green. Sustainability is always trending at 548 Hammond Street in Bangor. We're also brought to you by the Coach House Restaurant and Brewer. For home-style cooking, homemade desserts, and experience-friendly staff, it's the Coach House Restaurant. Takeout available, 457 Wilson Street in Brewer and at thecouchhouserestaurant.com. Finally, we're brought to you by Betty's Ice Cream. Looking for a sweet treat? Head to Betty's Ice Cream Shop. They serve up homemade ice cream and creamy milkshakes along with payetas and mangonados, conveniently located at 1012 Stillwater Avenue, right behind Town Fair Tire, open from noon to 8:30 every day of the week.
I believe we got a handball on Caribou, and so Old Town gets another free kick here, and this
gets to do it, what, 20 yards closer this time?
Inching closer into the goal.
This one inside the football red zone at Victory Field with the ball spotted. Looks like right at the edge of the 18-yard box, around the 19 or 20.
I'm not sure the goal is all the way back to the end of the end zone, though. If you look at the crossbar of the soccer.
Oh, okay.
Versus
yeah,
the
just
crossbar.
noticing that. That's
so
out
it's
in
not,
front of the
it's
goalpost.
It's not all 10 of those yards in the end zone.
Referee backing up the wall. Old Town setting up a dummy wall. Now they break. A kick on goal, and Bell pops it straight over the back as she stays on form tonight for the Vikings. Great take there by the Coyotes. Look at this.
Yeah, that's a solid shot. You try to go high. The goalie, again, not that tall, but tall enough. Gets up quickly. Just guides it over the top of the net. Off the back of the crossbar and out. And so now a corner kick for Old Town.
Bousquet making her way across the field. We're inside the final quarter hour here. Here's the delivery. It's into the edge of the area. Played back to Bousquet. She'll have another chance. Rolls it across the ground, and a clearance by Caribou. They can't get it out of the attacking area, though, as it's played back towards the edge of the box. And now the Vikings a little stronger of a clearance, and they'll win a throw here as Old Town cannot keep it in. Ava Harvey unable to keep it in the field of play.
Now they'll look to push it forward here, but Old Town does a nice job of not letting it happen.
Caribou sending it deep and now giving chase, but first one to get there by a mile is Karen. She plays it up the sidelines and out into the Viking bench. Tonight's ball game brought to you in part by Tossie's Checkout Convenience Store, groceries, gas, and great food to go. Tossie's Checkout at 1492 Push R Road in Glenburn. Also brought to you in part by Rise Co-working and Collaboration. Looking for the perfect meeting space? Look no further. Rise is your go-to destination for business gatherings. Rise Co-working and Collaboration, where business meets convenience, just off I-395 in Bangor and at risemain.com. Now here come the Coyotes. Sending the Viking back line after the ball.
Ooh.
Played right off the chest of Saucier. That couldn't have felt good tonight. Back up the sideline and out for a Caribou throw. Knowlton Automotive is a full-service preventative maintenance and auto repair center, family-owned and operated. Knowlton provides guaranteed service at a fair price. 3297 Broadway in Kentuskeg and at knowltonautomotive.net. 13 minutes remaining here as the Coyotes win a free kick. Harvey standing over it. Here's her take, and that's going to float back to Bell, who comes out of the goal. At Praise Auto Sales, check out the impressive inventory and weekly specials at 1722 Broadway in Bangor. At praiseautosales.net. And Urban Pizza is now open at 329 Main Street in Bangor with carryout available from 11 a.m. daily. Order online at urbanpizzapie.com. An Old Town throw along the far sideline. Will we get a winner in the next 12 minutes, or will we get extra soccer tonight in Old Town?
Kind of hard to say because both teams have had their chances.
That one rolls out for a goal kick. Don't forget to stock up on your favorite sweets from Sweet Cheeks Bakery before or after the game. They're open 24 hours a day at 113 Main Road in Holden. Coyotes, now the team keeping possession at their end of the field. Although a throw here for Caribou.
generally speaking, Old Town's just been a little bit quicker, generally speaking, than Caribou here tonight. It's allowed them to have a lot of ball control and a lot of threats.
Handball there by the Vikings. Gives it back the way of the Coyotes. Harvey sends it deep. And a chance for the Coyotes as they pounce on the loose ball. And this time they put it in. It's the birthday girl, Rhiannon Bousquet, scoring the game's first goal almost 70 minutes in.
Yeah, is Ava Harvey with the lead pass in. It's a one-on-one situation, and Bousquet wins the battle to the ball, takes it in calmly. Again, Bell with a hand on it as Bousquet goes near post, but able to power it through and give the Coyotes a one-goal lead.
Old Town now has to protect that lead for 10 minutes and 45 seconds.
I don't know if you give Harvey an assist on that or not, but that restart kick set up Bousquet with a breakaway.
And that nearly took a deflection out for a corner. The Vikings able to keep it in play and put it back up the pitch. Back and forth we go. Hometown yelling, trying to cheer on the Coyotes and help them find some extra legs here as they work their way back down the pitch to play some defense, now nursing this 1-0 advantage.
We'll see if Caribou plays with a greater sense of urgency here now where the clock is against them.
Caribou substitution coming up. Auto Radiator Services, serving the greater Bangor area for over 50 years for general maintenance, repairs, and specialty services like remote car starters. Call 942-4554 or stop by at 568 Hammond Street in Bangor. Thrown into Adams, played back by Levesque. Levesque trying to get around there. Here's a shot in by Corrigan, and it's tipped over the bar by Ketch. Nearly the equalizer off the right foot of a Caribou freshman, tipped over the net by Old Town's freshman in goal.
Yeah, freshman on freshman action here. And Corrigan finally gets the ball in a position where she can do something with it. Gets the shot, goes high with it, but Ketch pretty tall for a freshman, able to knock that over the top. And after about 20 minutes of not having to do anything, she rose to the occasion.
Cross in. Boy, Caribou was the first to get there, and then off the follow, put too tall and through the uprights. Here's a look at the upcoming live events this week on 92.9 The Ticket. We've got more Braves and Padres wildcard action coming your way tonight with the Padres looking for the little two-game sweep over Atlanta. Tomorrow, Week 5 in the NFL kicks off as the Buccaneers travel to Atlanta to take on the Falcons in an NFC South matchup. Saturday on The Ticket, we'll have baseball playoffs in the afternoon before UMaine Hockey opens the 24-25 season on the Alfond Ice against American International College. Pregame at 6:30, the puck drop at 7. And then on Sunday, a triple header of football action. We begin across the pond at 9:15 a.m. Jets and Vikings taking on each other over in London. Bills, Texans in the 1 o'clock window. And then Cowboys at Steelers, the Sunday night game.
A couple of baseball scores from earlier today. Final score, Tigers 5, Astros 2. Detroit wins that series 2-0. And then the Royals, Kansas City Royals, lead the Orioles 2-1 at the end of the 8th inning. Royals looking to sweep the Orioles, knock them out early.
Yeah, Royals 3 defensive outs away from punching their ticket to the ALDS, knocking off the number 2 seed in the American League.
That happened last year, too. A couple of top seeds got knocked out very early as well. It was like 1 or 2 100-game winners that get knocked out early. No 100-game winners in Major League Baseball this year.
A little bit of a stoppage in the action, so we'll send you off to a picture-in-picture break. Keeping an eye here on Victory Field. Back with the commentary and the final call of this one coming up in just a moment.
High school sports on Ticket TV is presented by your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street, Bangor, and Wilson Street in Brewer. Greenway Equipment Sales. Nothing runs like a deer in Bangor and Ellsworth. Next Home Experience. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience. Casella, giving resources new life. Firehouse Subs, 920 Stillwater Avenue in Bangor. Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop source for office equipment and furniture. Hero Sports Grill and Entertainment Center, the official sports grill of Ticket TV. Varney Mazda, located at 260 Hogan Road in Bangor. Hidden Meadows Golf Course, where golf is for everyone. Dean's Detailing, the leader in auto detailing since 1971. And by Northeast Driving School, Greater Bangor's best driver's ed for 55 years.
Tense moments at the back there for the Vikings, but with 5.5 minutes remaining, it is still just a one-goal game. Brandon Busquets' goal about 6 minutes ago. The difference, that after Old Town had a previous goal ruled off in this half. 1-0, but an action-packed contest tonight from Victory Field, brought to you in part by Streets Landscape, Maine's home for landscaping, site work, paving, and line striping. For over 24 years, Streets has been providing both commercial and residential services in the Greater Bangor area. Streets Landscape, they take care of your property like it was their own.
Yeah, Old Town's really controlled most of the second half. Outshot in terms of shots on goal, 7-2. You mentioned the goal that scored and also the goal that was denied or taken away after Old Town thought they had one earlier in the second half. They really have controlled play, and despite Bell's best efforts, the Coyotes have the lead here going into the final minutes.
And now Old Town harassing down in that corner, and they actually come out of there with the ball. If nothing else, the Coyotes doing some hard work to keep it down at this end of the pitch, take seconds off the clock, and they win a free kick.
Yeah, they're just quicker to the ball, a little more aggressive, active out there. It's paying off over the course of the 80 minutes.
Free kick now from a dangerous area. Be taken with less than 4 minutes remaining tonight. Ball sent in low to the near post and just wide of it.
Lazat with that free kick. Caribou really needs to pick up the pace. You just don't know how much is left in the gas tank here.
The Henry's Bridal Boutique, locally owned and operated since 1999, is proud to be Bangor's longest-standing bridal shop. Visit them at 31 Washington Street in Bangor or online at thehenrysbridal.com. Tonight's contest also brought to you by Varney Chevrolet. Their great staff will help you find the car, truck, or SUV you've been looking for. Find new roads at Varney Chevrolet, 384 Somerset Avenue, just off exit 150 in Pittsfield. And at varneychevrolet.com. Calls for a handball, and I think we're getting one.
Yeah, it might have been a break there for Caribou as Lazard, I believe, number 4, was able to get the ball after it hit the hand of Boma, and may have been able to go in on the goal, but has to settle for a free kick instead, but pretty close range here.
There is the delivery, and it hits the crossbar. Old Town inches away from a possible dagger tonight. Caribou trying to scramble and bring the ball up the pitch.
They're going to try to get the ball downfield quickly.
That ball not out yet. Now it crosses over. And it will be an Old Town throw.
Caught a break there. Kind of threw it from quite a ways up the field from where it went out of bounds.
Busquets sends it back into the middle. Pass back to Saucier. She floats one into the box. A double-legged attempt there from the middle of the box. It's still pinging around, and the deflection squirts wide of the far post.
Going to be a corner kick for Old Town here, but a lot of Scary moments for the Caribou defense here.
Inside the final 2 minutes, we'll see how quickly Old Town wants to take this.
You see Saucier there. You see the two need.
Delivery from Bousquet, and Bell almost falls backwards into the goal. Down to 90 seconds remaining as Caribou tries to send it up the pitch, up the far sideline and out for an Old Town throw. Is your car still living in the 90s? Upgrade to Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with Mainly Audio. Visit them at 191 Beachland Road in Ellsworth. Call 667-9777. Coverage tonight also brought to you by Union Street Towing. For over 40 years, Union Street Towing has been serving the greater Bangor area. They feature tow trucks, flatbed towing, recovery services, and roadside services such as lockouts and jump starts. Fully licensed and insured. Call Union Street Towing at 942-4200. And Sweet Frogs, your touchdown treat this high school fall season. 878 Sweet B, Stillwater Avenue in Bangor. Coyotes just trying to clamp down on the sideline as the ball goes out of play for another Old Town throw. They take it quickly, trying to bring it down towards the corner, and they lose it out of play as we dip under 40 seconds remaining. Caribou's got to go fast, and they've got to go the other way with it. Vikings trying to step up from the back and send some white shirts up the pitch. But an interception there by the Coyotes. We're inside the final 20 seconds. Old Town sends it deep. Bell will try to chase over and collect it. She does, down to 10. Bell puts it down the field. We're down to 5. The Coyotes head it down, play it down, and the final seconds tick off the clock. A 1-0 victory for the Old Town Coyotes. And Old Town improves to 4-4 on the season. Don't go anywhere. The McDonald's post-game show is coming your way next on Ticket TV.
Nothing runs like a deer.
And nobody knows better than our loyal customers. Since 1994, our family has proudly sold and serviced John Deere products. Our customers know that quality and reliability set John Deere apart. And right now at Greenway, take advantage of this offer.
Get 0% APR fixed rate financing for 60 months on a John Deere compact utility tractor with a 6-year powertrain warranty.
For more offers, go to greenwayequipment.com.
See the Smith Brothers today at Greenway Equipment Sales, Ellsworth and Bangor.
Ambition is desire. Ambition is spirit. Ambition is drive. Find your ambition right here at Coldbrook Mitsubishi in Skowhegan. There's a reason we're the #1 Mitsubishi volume dealer in the state. We've got the selection. We've got rates as low as 0%, and nobody will pay you more for your trade. Find your ambition. Drive your ambition. Only at Coldbrook Mitsubishi, Madison Avenue, Skowhegan. Start here at coldbrookmitsubishi.com.
Get looped, get sold with Next Home Experience.
You've lived quite a life. Now it's time to live it up. We're here to help you enjoy all you've earned. Brewer Federal Credit Union. brewerfcu.org.
At Midcoast Denture Design, we truly understand the importance of offering an affordable treatment plan that always considers your needs first. We create beautiful new full and partial dentures, as well as offering repairs and relines to your current dentures. We want your denture to fit comfortably, be affordable, and most of all, make you happy.
At Midcoast Denture Design, your smile is what matters most. In fact, it's our job to make sure you have a smile you can be proud of at a price you can afford.
Call Midcoast Denture Design.
Because everyone deserves to have an awesome smile.
To my first Mazda, thanks for always being there for me. Watch after your next owner, as you have me.
Find your Mazda today at Varney Mazda in Bangor.
With the great backyard comes great responsibility. From the keeper of the flame to the referee of the greatest game ever played. Lifelong memories start here at Glen Burn Landscape and Supply. Residential and commercial projects are a breeze with our premium mulch, stone, and topsoil products. And maintain your backyard in style with the industry's leading lawn care products and equipment. Built to work and built to last. With rugged durability and superior performance, these tools were built for you. Glen Burn Landscape and Supply, where great backyards begin.
Welcome back to Victory Field in Old Town, and welcome in to the post-game show here on Ticket TV. There's the final score. The Old Town Coyotes 1, the Caribou Vikings 0. This is the McDonald's post-game show, and our coverage presented by Greenway Equipment Sales, your locally owned John Deere dealer. Celebrating 30 years in business, see the Smith Brothers in Bangor and Ellsworth, because nothing runs like a Deere. Let's dive into the post-game highlights presented by Next Home Experience. For the third straight year, Next Home is the market leader.
Here comes Old Town downfield early in the game, and there's Rhiannon Bousquet with a shot that was stopped by Bell, the goalie for Holton. There's a shot kicked away by Buckwalter, Kylie Buckwalter with a big save there, and there's Olivia Ketch, the freshman goalie for Old Town, with a save as Caribou had some of its best threats early in the contest, and there's a nice defensive play by the Vikings to stop Rhiannon Bousquet from scoring. Here's Bousquet again with a shot, diving save by Lily Bell, the freshman goalie for Caribou. Here's Bousquet breaking through the defense again, and there's a save right at the end of the half by Bell as she leaned one way and had to reach back to make the stop. Olivia Lizotte, shot just wide on the follow. Chance here. St. Peter for Caribou gets a foot on it, but can't get it through the defense off the corner kick. Kind of a similar situation there. Shot goes wide. Corner kick for Old Town. Ball is loose to the across the goal crease. Lizotte again with a shot, stopped by Bell. And I think here might be the goal. Here is the nope, that's not the goal. That's early. That's Harvey with a
that was the unallowed
free
one.
kick, and that was booted in, but was waved off. There's Lizotte with a direct kick that Bell punched over the goal. Now here comes the breakaway off the restart by Harvey off the right hand of Bell and into the net with 10:53 left in the second half to get Old Town on the board. There's a threat there by Caribou late, but knocked over the crossbar by Olivia Ketch for Old Town. Here's a send there. Ball yet to be cleared. Finally trickles wide of Bell. And Old Town holds on for the 1-0 victory.
Ticket TV coverage presented by Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop source for office equipment or office furniture. It's Levesque Business Solutions. Call 942-2226. We're also presented by Casella. Good pay, good people, good life. Find your place at powerofhardwork.com. Time now to award play and player of the game. We'll begin with the play. And when there's one goal in a match, chances are that's going to be your play of the game.
Yes. Happy birthday, Rhiannon Bousquet. Here's the free kick by Ava Harvey on to the far side where Bousquet beats a Caribou defender to the ball, takes her time, rips one toward the near post off the right hand of Bell, who guessed correctly but couldn't get control of the ball as it went into the back of the net inside the what is to us the far post.
Play of the game presented by your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street in Bangor, as well as Wilson Street in Brewer. They are hiring for early mornings and late nights, start at $17 and up. Search for these locations at jobs.mchire.com. Normally, the play and the player, they can tend to go in tandem sometimes. Almost unanimously, it's from the winning team. But tonight, there was a performance from the Caribou Vikings that was just too good to deny.
Yeah, Lily Bell, the freshman goalie, I mean, she clearly kept her team in this game. Old Town finished with a 15-5 advantage in shots on goal, but Bell came up big on numerous occasions. Here's one of them here as she leaned one way and then reached back with her left hand to knock the ball away. That's late in the first half, and she had, I would say, out of her 14 saves, half of them were of the dramatic variety where she had to dive or jump or leap or do something to prevent the ball from getting into the net. So Lily Bell of Caribou. And Olivia Ketch for Old Town did what she had to do as well. She played very well.
Stopped the penalty.
And stopped a penalty kick by Bousquet in the first half. Got a little help there from Buckwalter in the first half, who made one save behind her, but she played well as well. But Lily Bell, the player of the game tonight.
Lily Bell, the freshman for the Caribou Vikings, our player of the game, presented by Firehouse Subs. For a limited time, try the new Captain's Club at Firehouse. Oven-roasted chicken covered in melted pepper jack cheese, crushed red pepper flakes, crispy bacon, shredded lettuce, tomato, and onion on a toasted sub roll with the spicy Firehouse Hero sauce. Only at Firehouse Subs, 920 Stillwater Avenue in Bangor. We'll take a timeout in our post-game show. When we come back, we'll put the finishing touches on tonight's broadcast from Victory Field.
Maine's largest network of parts just got a little bigger. Coastal Auto Parts, newest location in Bangor, has all your automotive needs to get you to the moments that matter most. Whether you're a professional mechanic or just need a little help, find everything you need all under one roof. Our knowledgeable staff is here to assist you with friendly service and expert advice right here at 200 Sylvan Road, just off I-95. Drive in, stock up, and hit the road with confidence. Coastal Auto Parts is owned and operated by a Maine family that...
The process at Fairway Auto Sales when you buy a car should be easy. There's no games, and people appreciate that when they're buying a vehicle.
I've purchased 6 vehicles through Tony's Fairway Auto. I have a business where we transport a lot of elderly. I can go to Tony or text Tony or Nicole and let them know what I'm looking for, and he'll find it and get right back to me.
We like to say, come buy your vehicle to Fairway. It's more than just a tagline. It's the way we do business.
Your local professional, eco-friendly office space partner is Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop shop to get the job done. Handling all your office furniture and printing machine needs at an affordable price. Offering full system integration into your workplace and local service on everything we sell. We can even remote monitor your system with just-in-time inventory and service need assessments. Little to no downtime gives you peace of mind. At Levesque Business Solutions, your solution is only an email or a phone call away.
With UMaine Online, it's easier than ever to be a Black Bear from anywhere. The University of Maine offers over 50 high-quality online master's degree and graduate-level certificate programs in business, data science, education, engineering, and more. You'll get access to world-class faculty and a low student-to-faculty ratio at an affordable tuition rate at Maine's only R1 top-tier research university. Registration is now open. Learn more and apply at online.umaine.edu.
Welcome back one final time to the Dean's Detailing broadcast booth here at Victory Field. Dean's Detailing has been Maine's auto detailing leader since 1969. Renew your vehicle's appearance, protect your auto investment, feel good and look good in a clean, shiny car. Book your appointment at deansdetailing.com. So a 1-0 victory for the Old Town Coyotes over the Caribou Vikings. The final score tonight as Old Town improves to 4-4 on the season. Let's take a look at the upcoming live events this week on 92.9 The Ticket over the airwaves of the flagship. Tonight, Braves and Padres with coverage getting underway in just a few. And the first pitch at 8:30 is Atlanta. Well, they play for their season tonight. They've had to do that a couple times in the last 48 hours.
This will be the fourth game in the last 3 days. They split the doubleheader with the Mets on Monday and then lost last night, and now they're facing a do-or-die game this evening. By the way, the Royals did beat the Orioles 2-1.
Well, so the O's, 2-barbecue in the postseason.
Yep.
They are out. The Royals on to the ALDS, as are the Detroit Tigers, who punched their ticket to the next round earlier today. First time, I believe, since 2016, the Astros not in the ALCS.
Everybody's ripping the AL Central because everybody had to play Chicago 13 times, but turns out that
it works.
2 of them moved on.
Who knew that seeing a W next to the result after a game lifts team morale?
Yeah.
Tomorrow night, Week 5 in the NFL kicks off between the Bucs and the Falcons from Atlanta. Then on Saturday, more baseball postseason action in the afternoon before we give way to the Maine Black Bears. The number 12th ranked nationally Maine Black Bears open the 24-25 campaign at the Alfond against American International College. Pre-game at 6:30, puck drop at 7, and then a triple header of NFL action coming your way on Sunday the 6th. It begins across the pond at 9:30 a.m. when the Jets and Vikings kick it off in London. Then Bills and Texans, that should be a good one in the 1 o'clock window. And it's Cowboys at Steelers to round out the weekend. On Ticket TV, here's what the rest of this week looks like, and next week as well. Ernie, a good one coming up Friday night from Pottle Field.
Yeah, one of the top teams in Class C North, the Herman Hawks, hosting the top team in Class D North, the undefeated Foxcroft Academy Ponies in that one.
And then on to next week, a couple of soccer games to get it started. Tuesday, we're at Hamden Academy, where the boys host the Brewer Witches. Thursday, back to Herman, where the Hawk girls take on John Babs for a Class B showdown. And then Friday night, a week from this Friday, October the 11th, at Doyle Field, as the Herman Hawks hit the road in a Class C showdown at Brewer at 7 o'clock. Tonight's coverage has been presented by Hidden Meadows Golf Course, featuring the Par Bar and Bogey Grill, a 300-yard driving range, and a fully stocked pro shop, plus a 9-hole course that fits your game regardless of skill level. It's Hidden Meadows Golf Course, where golf is for everyone, and we're presented by Northeast Driving School. They've been the leader in driver training since 1969. Register for driver's ed courses today at Greater Bangor's #1 driving school. Go to northeastdrivingschool.com to select your course. Only thing left to do now is give credit where it is due to our Ticket TV crew tonight here at Victory Field. Max Pottle directing and producing the show, doing the graphics as well. Kim Mitchell and Peter Paulette, the camera tandem tonight. RJ Novio on the scoreboard. And Ernie Clark, my broadcast partner. Got a little bit of a drive in front of you, but hey, at least you're not heading back to Caribou.
No, this is true. Much shorter than that.
For our Ticket TV crew, I'm Mark Paulette saying so long. This has been a 1-0 victory for the Old Town Coyotes over the Caribou Vikings on Ticket TV.
Sometimes life is a cluttered mess, but your car doesn't have to be. At Dean's Detailing, we have a variety of packages that will make your car look new again. Change your outlook. Book your appointment now at deansdetailing.com.
Your local family-owned McDonald's on Wilson Street in Brewer, Union Street and Main Street in Bangor are currently hiring new team members. Schedules that fit your life with full-time, part-time, and flexible schedules that adjust with your needs. Pair individualized schedules with tuition assistance to further your education. It's a great, future-focused combination. Apply today at jobs.mchire.com. Search for your locally owned McDonald's on Wilson Street, Union Street, and Main Street. Explore your future at jobs.mchire.com.
Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center offers fantastic food and drinks in a fun, family-friendly atmosphere with 29 flat-screen TVs for your sports viewing pleasure and an arcade with prizes for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you're looking for a drink at the bar while watching your favorite sports team or trying to find a place to bring the family for a great meal out, Heroes is the place to be. Heroes also offers takeout or catering for any event in the Bangor area, large or small.
Come for the food.
Stay for the friends.
Get looped, get sold with Next Home Experience.
To my first Mazda, thanks for always being there for me. Watch after your next owner, as you have me.
Find your Mazda today at Varney Mazda in Bangor.
High school sports on Ticket TV has been brought to you by your local McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street in Bangor and Wilson Street in Brewer. Greenway Equipment Sales. Next Home Experience. Casella. Firehouse Subs. Levesque Business Solutions. Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center. Varney Mazda. Hidden Meadows Golf Course. Dean's Detailing. Northeast Driving School. Acadia Federal Credit Union. Uno Pizzeria and Grill. Colebrook Mitsubishi. North Star Waste and Recycling. Loring Job Corps. Praise Auto Sales. Glenburn Landscape and Supply Company. Doors Equipment. Fairway Auto Sales. Bangor Mall Cinema 10. Streets Landscape. The Fitch Company. Bangor Tire Company. Frank's Bake Shop. Pat's Pizza in Hamden. Tiller and Rye. Liberty Olton Insurance. Urban Pizza. The Growing Place. Tossie's Checkout. Betty's Ice Cream. Auto Radiator Service. Sweet Cheeks Bakery. Union Street Towing. Rise Co-working and Collaboration Space, Sweet Frog, The Henry's Bridal Boutique, Bennett Auto Center, Angelo's Pizza, Union Street Laundromat and Dry Cleaning, Mainly Audio, Knowlton Automotive, Varney Chevrolet, Hammond Lumber Company, First National Bank, Midcoast Denture Design, Hopkins Energy, Napa Auto Parts, Brewer Federal Credit Union, Queen City Athletics, Washington County Community College, and Down East Toyota. This Ticket TV broadcast has been a production of Sportsnet.